Robert will open the batting. Some terrific Sachin Tendulkar.
Well, he's going to be under fire today, is he, Sachin, in a fashion. I mean, been out of the woods for a long time, but he's come back in a match here.
Gets off the mark, Tendulkar. Also gets a boundary. There's a bit of swing for the bowler.
Yeah, a bit of a nervous shot here from Sachin. Well, he's rolled it off the front of his bat, and he played that pretty well. Just rolled it off the face. Just a bit too wide and a bit too short there from the bowler. You'll see it from this one especially.
Nicely played. This is asking for trouble. Just two men on the leg side, as I mentioned earlier. Staying in line, will have to pay the price. Robert picks up a boundary to win the over. It's 15 for no loss India.
Well, an interesting over there from Fidel Edwards. 7 runs from it, but a chance on offer from Sachin Tendulkar. Yep.
Nicely played. Has he timed it well enough? Yes, he has. Tendulkar picks up a boundary.
Walking, Bobby.
He's played it fine. And it's a no ball as well. 5 more runs to India. 4 more to Dravid.
A no ball half tracker down leg side. Well, if I'd have bowled that to some of the captains I played in my year, I'd have got my backside kicked. I think on a pitch that should be helping you. Well, it's quite easily over. There we are. That's the
intention was quite obvious. Wanted to take the aerial route, getting his bottom hand into play, and Tendulkar picks up his 3rd boundary.
And exactly what I said, these two open the bowling. It could either go all right or terribly wrong, and at the moment it's going terribly wrong. Direction, length. Tendulkar, nervous start, but he won't be if he starts hitting a few like this in the middle. He'll be off and running.
Gone for the hook, top edged it. Will still get a boundary. Good aggression from Edwards. But Tendulkar taking on.
Well, I don't mind this delivery. It's a pretty good ball. It's coming from pace. He's just done it.
And again, just a little bit of it to free his arms. Tendulkar, he's looking for boundaries, and he's getting them.
Well, he's chancing his arm. Maybe he watched Shivaran Chandapal the other night.
Oh, it's gone fine. It's gone fine before. They do, both of these guys, play that shot well. They allow the ball to run off the face of the bat. And away down to find 3rd man, the fieldsman. Oh, great shot. Beautifully played. On the up, through the covers, and all the way for 4.
What a wonderful shot to watch. Right from the meat of the bat.
He's got 2 up, giving himself a chance. Oh, lovely shot. Played Sachin. What an elegant cover drive. Well, for me, we've seen 2 great shots today. We saw a magnificent back foot drive from Dravid. We then saw...
Now let's let go, and it's been given. Hit low, and you just wondered how long it was going to be before we'd see one of those deliveries bowled straight enough.
Yeah, he's shaking his head because it's indifferent bounce again for me. But what Dwayne Smith has been able to do is to bowl a fuller length than maybe 1 or 2 bowlers before him. It's come back just a touch. And hit Dravid in front, according to the umpire.
3.
Indian cap.
Is the best at Nagpur. And no surprises there, because I tell you what, as Indians will know, that is a post stamp of the ground. Fish, did you disappear there? I wonder, was it going to beat leg stump? And again, we see another boundary. Good fortune. Partney's off the mark. 10th boundary already inside 14.4 overs.
come in and try to give it a little bit of a hurry up as well. Patan, you go at it.
Nicely played. This is one shot Sachin Tendulkar plays when he's in good form, and this is a good indication. Very difficult shot to execute, especially on a pitch where the ball has done something. Ian Bradshaw hasn't provided too many boundary balls. Hitting through the line, nice backlift, good position, well balanced. Oh, he's hit it, and he's hit it many a mile. Magnificent strike from Tendulkar, brings up the first 6.
Hey, this is terrific to watch. We were all very, very interested in knowing how he would approach this innings. This man is looking good. Just slightly short, not too much pace for Smith, but he was ready. He almost met it on the up. And what a smashing hit. Straightened.
Little bit of width provided, and Patan is good on the offside. There was time because the length was short, and India's 100 comes up in good style.
Well, that's why Irfan Pathan has been sent number 3, obviously to get on with it. Maybe to add another dimension. He's a left-hander. But you can't be short. You can't be short with hardly any pace. Now, that is not even 120. He's just pulling it down a bit at the moment, Smith, and he's being punished.
Just get the single. Oh, no. He's let it go. Brings up the 50 for the little man. Sachin Tendulkar, yet another half century and 1 internationals.
Well, that was very well played indeed. Sachin Tendulkar, under some obvious pressure, didn't have a happy time initially. He's gone over the top and he's got 4 for it. Now that's why he's being sent there. The power plays are over, but Irfan Pathan is powering his way to some quick runs.
Well, at his pace, Smith can't afford to bowl short. He's under 120 k's per hour. Not quick, and if you bowl short, you give that extra bit of time to the batsman. And the combination of shot length and the width is...
Oh, that's a good shot. Straight down the ground. Beats mid-on and all the way for 4.
It was a good shot, but it was a bad delivery. It was a half volley. The fan just moved away a little bit and just smacked it back past the bowler. But again, that's the trouble. It's been all length. A bit of line for this length. That's just a rank half volley. A nothing ball, you know. It wasn't a Yorker, wasn't anything.
Keep going, Irfan. Keep going.
And he even mishit it. You might have got your player on this one. Well, down the pitch he goes. The player that missed the ball before, next one disappears. Back over his head. 6.
Superb shot. Well, these are the sort of chances that guys like this can take. They can take them with a bit of freedom. They're not expected to make 150. Down the wicket he goes, giving it a little bit of room, frees up his arms, right off the middle of the bat, and it goes all the way. As you see, he didn't even middle that. He's almost played it inside out. Oh, it's gone down to third man for 6, way over the top. He's helped it on its way. It looked to me as if he was steering it in that direction. There may have been a little bit of edge in it, but he was getting underneath it. There's no doubt about that. He's a strong ball on the leg side. Oh, and that's away, and that's 4.
Well, spin wasn't really an answer in the first game, was it, the other day? Gale didn't get too many overs in that one, and Cullen for Australia wasn't too effective in the few overs he had. It's really a medium pacer's pitch, and that's the problem. Gale just putting through the quick one first up. Patan just backing away, tucking it behind for the man at deep gully, and away she goes.
Oh, he's got that through the offside field, and that'll be 4 as well.
Yeah, just made himself a little bit of room there, Sachin. The feet are working, ducked away, quicker ball again. There from Gale, and he just tucks it behind gully there. Beautifully struck. There's a man out there behind point, but no chance of cutting that off.
That's Tendulkar's first 4 in 10 overs.
4. Whiff. And it came off the toe end of the bat. But the result is as good as Tendulkar would want.
It doesn't matter how they're coming at the moment. They are coming thick and fast. So again, you're right, but it's just the width factor. Just not enough in those consistent zones of off stump, tight on off stump, and it's just so wide. And you see, look at this from the hand, it's just wider. And
oh, that's unfortunate. It was well bowled by Bravo. He saw Pathan looking to back away, but the momentum is with India.
Cannot set fields for this. You do feel for the bowler. He has got it right, no doubt about it. Yorker, out middle stump. And when it is going for you, it is really going for you. Pathan, he couldn't have placed this better. The old French cut.
Lovely shot indeed. Lovely wrist stroke, folks. You're sitting at home and you're watching this. I want you to have a look at this in slow motion.
So do I, Ian Bishop. This is classic Tendulkar, because there are 2 men back sweeping, one at long on and the man at deep mid-wicket, and he just waited beautifully for this. Subtle little change of pace too from Bravo, and picked off middle. Just such a good eye.
Need something to give them a lift. .200 is up for India, and still 14.5 overs to go. This is a good start to this DLF Cup for the Indians. Chris Gale maybe just took a little bit more pace off it than Pathan expected. Had to delay shot, and it came off the inside edge and onto the stumps.
Well, I say, open up the shoulders and drag them back on. Really wanted to baseball this out of the park, and intentions went early. He's done a job for his team. Pathan, good innings. Goes for 64. And India, 200 for 2.
The 4th column, second from bottom. He scores at an average of 96 points. That might be 4 more. Is it a controlled shot?
It's 4. Takes Tendulkar into the 90s. Well, I think it is, Bish. Yeah, beautiful. Just opened the blade, and he's now been there for 113 deliveries faced. And the little master, another bit of
important. Good shot. Good shot from Sachin Tendulkar. He's in full control. 10 off the over, 37 overs gone, 210 for 2.
Well played, beautifully played. Sachin, you little beauty really. He's come out here, look at this. There's an element of relief in that. His mates are on their feet. The coaches are on their feet. The crowds that have come to see a Tendulkar 100 are pretty happy. They'll go away satisfied. The drums are beating. Sachin Tendulkar is back. It's in the air, down towards third man, all the way. Looked like it was all the way. It's gone all the way for 6.
This is a very special shot. Now take a look at this for improvisation. Sehwag does it, it's short, it gets out of the way, and he sort of undercuts it over third man for 6. Unbelievable shot. That's not only improvisation.
Oh, he's bowled him! He's clean bowled him. That one stayed down a little bit, nice and straight. That's where you've got to bowl. And almost a little bit of an apology there from the bowler. Sehwag standing, I suppose, on his popping crease there, not much movement. I suppose if he was really bold, he could have got forward a little bit, but it stayed down, and it's rocketed into his stumps.
Yes, indeed. Not a lot of foot movement. There never is with Virendra Sehwag. He was rooted to his crease, but to his defense, it did keep low. It skidded through and thudded into those stumps. And there you have it. Virendra Sehwag's gone. He was dangerous. 9.
Well, here we have him, the man who made a dynamic entrance into world cricket in late 2004. He was ranked as #1. Bowled in, that's exactly the same delivery, just a little bit late on it. The ball stays down, it's thundered into the stumps of Dhoni, and so that brings the end to his knock. And I think this sort of thing gives you some idea of how well Tendulkar has played.
Well, exactly my thoughts. That's why I say that this is one of his better innings. Very erratic wicket. Take another look at this. There's not a lot that Dhoni did wrong there. Went onto the back foot, it just didn't get up. So, it's not easy scoring runs here. So, Mahendra Singh Dhoni gone. India have lost their fourth.
18-year-old.
Yeah.
Outstanding series against England in March and April this year.
Yeah.
Getting stuck in, I suppose that's the question now. Well, that's beaten the keeper. That's for, I think it came off the pad, so yes, leg by signal.
Well, there was a deliberate intention to try and play it fine, but then he'll take it.
That's over the top, and that's for short and solid. That's a good shot.
Well, that was a slower one that really went wrong. But just pulled it.
And that's a good one down the ground. It's straight. I think it's 6. That was a pretty flat hit, that one.
Well, Dean did see a few sixers the other night, 2 nights ago. Some flat ones from Chanderpaul and Gale. And this was a tight goal. Just got the feeling, just cleared the fence. Take another look.
Gee, I thought it went for 6 when I was down here, but let's have another look at that. It's a good strike. The other two, much elevate. Go for it when they're not near. Here's another chance for him, but he won't get there either. He's up on for 6. Well, he's signaling 6. It was a bit hard to pick up from here. And that's forward a point. Take that one. Try playing that shot.
Terrific shot. Hard to execute. Look at the body weight. Leant back on the drive to get the elevation, and it's gone all the way. Signaled the boundary. And again, he is doing it in great style. Tendulkar has made his presence felt in Kuala Lumpur.
Doesn't need a little bit of room out at the side of off stump when you're on 100 and...
Right up. He is talented and he's proving it. He's kept up the good work. Gets to 30 in quick time.
Well, he's done a good job. It's not easy to come in when the ask is on and you've got to whack people around without getting your eye in, but he's picked the gap pretty well. And that is a good shot. Wide mid on, the mid wicket out there, dissected both of them.
And again, he's cleared the man in the infield. 2 men converging in the deep, and poor once again by the West Indian fielders. Gets India another boundary. Closer to 300 now. Here's a man in the deep again. Has he taken it? This is an outstanding catch. Magnificent catch. If ever there was an amazing catch contest, this could be it. Dwayne Smith, the man in the deep.
Well, it was a good shot, wasn't it? Unfortunately, he hit it too well, but it was a good piece of fielding. What's gone by before us, the West Indies today haven't had too much joy in the field. He's timed it well. He's got to make a lot of ground. Very hard to judge those coming in, and just catches it right above the grass. That is a good catch there. Smith, the man. Rayner leaves the field.
Oh, what an innings he's played, and what a finish he's giving to his innings. Tendulkar at its very best.
Well, that was beautiful. Well, he gave himself a bit of room, come down the pitch. It was a slower ball. The bowler saw him coming, but Sachin just adjusted, and, well, that's the best one he's hit so far. Very difficult shot to play that one, and he's absolutely flown that one through.